The Deputy Minister of Labour and Employment, Jomo, is leading a high-impact inspection blitz in Soweto. The operation is part of the department's ongoing drive to strengthen compliance and improve safety in workplaces. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is following that story. Joins us now. Zola, good afternoon to you. What's this inspection found so far?
Well, Stephen, you know, when we have these kind of inspections, obviously conducted by the Department of Employment and Labour, you would see a lot of action and a lot of drama, people trying to escape, and that is usually illegal immigrants. But in this particular case, we haven't seen a lot of that, as you'd understand that these operations have been taking place across the country, where the ministry will then decide which areas they're focusing on. We know that this week they've been doing this in the Gauteng province. Let's actually get to speak to the Deputy Minister of Labour and Employment just to take us through what are his findings on today's operation. DM, thank you very much for your time. As I've said earlier, there's usually drama when you're conducting these kind of inspections where people are trying to run away and all of that. What have been your findings today?
Thank you very much. This is our second operation in the day. We started on the other part of this area. It's some kind of an industrial area with quite a number of activities taking place. So we're in this, it's Devland. It's called Devland. It's a Devland enterprise, because even the first entity that we went to, it's owned by the same entity that we are in. So what is happening is that we are in Gauteng for the next 4 days. We started yesterday until Friday. But today what we have found is that in our first operation, we found that it's an operation that is dealing with the manufacturing production of potato chips and popcorns and everything. We find there that there are some kind of illegalities that are taking place. There are illegal foreign immigrants that we found there, about 3 of them who are employed by that employer. But further to that, we found that there is a number of other issues where they are not complying with our labour laws regarding the issues of occupational health and safety, the PPE, the issues of ventilation, and many other issues that we have found, even on the issues of UIF and issues of compensation fund. And then we took a decision to come on this operation. They're a huge wholesaler. It's a retail shop. It's a retail sector industry where you can see that it's a huge operation owned by South Africans. And what we have found is that there is quite a number of illegal foreign immigrants. Already we have found some. We came here and we surprised them. They didn't know that we were going to come because we were just in the nearest shop. They thought we were going to end in that shop. Then we decided to come here. We have spoken to the managers and the owners of the shop, and they've admitted we have good engagement with them. They've been upfront with us that they do have illegal foreign immigrants. They've been trying to get rid of them. They've been having some problems. But further to that, they have other problems that they want us to assist them with in terms of compliance. We are going to work with them, but again, the law must take its course. There is quite a lot that is happening here. You can see the issues of occupational health and safety. It's not that here too. There is no compliance when it comes to the issues again of UIF, minimum wage, compensation fund. There is quite a lot. So we are still at it here, but we can see that there is a lot that we are finding here in terms of non-compliance. And it's a huge operation. They are making a lot of money, you can just tell. And it was in December, you can tell they are making a lot of money. But after the president has pronounced on this matter a month back, where he told the country that all employers who are employing illegal foreign immigrants must cease or desist to do that. We have ramped up our operations at the department, working with Home Affairs and SAPS, because once the president gives us a command, we've been doing it, but we are ramping it up. We're working every day because we must rid our country and clean it of any illegalities. Employing illegal foreign immigrant is illegal. It's criminal, and we are going to charge them.
Now, DM, from your observation as you've been conducting these raids across the country, I just want to understand, what do you think many of these employers tend to employ illegal immigrants? What are they trying to run away from?
It's all about exploitation. It's super exploitation. They don't pay them at a minimum wage level. They pay them less. They don't give them leaves. They don't pay them overtimes. They don't pay them holidays. They don't pay them Sundays. It's all about super exploitation. They want to maximize on their profit. It's all about greediness, because they should be employing South Africans. We're having a challenge of unemployment in our country. And you find that business people and business owners who are in this country prefer to bring people. In fact, it's part of human trafficking. They've got syndicates that they work with who provide them with these illegal foreign immigrants. So we are saying to them, if you continue doing it, we are going to be hard on you. That's why we are going to be, we we have taken 2 of the managers in the first operation because they assume the responsibility of being an owner. Even in this business, we are going to arrest the business owner because he must assume the responsibility of being an owner and the one who has employed the illegal foreign immigrants. And that's criminal. They will be criminally charged, and we are going to deal with them as such.
Mm-hmm. Now, before I let you go, DM, there is a source that mentioned that ever since you started with these operations, there's been more people that are coming forth to say, come here, come where we work, there are these problems. What does that say about, the labor space, in South Africa?
To tell you the truth, yes, it's true. Many people are volunteering the information. It's telling us that we are doing a good job. Because for them to see that we are able to do what we are doing, it has given them the confidence in our department to say, we trust these ones. Let us tell them that there is a lot of non-compliance that is happening in quite a number of businesses in our country. But it tells us that the level of compliance in our country is very low. Business owners, companies are not complying with our labor laws. Some even budget for non-compliance. What we saw in Vereeniging yesterday it boggles our mind, where we saw that this Chinese-owned company has built and constructed a tunnel, an underground tunnel, where if we come as the department and SAPS and Home Affairs to come and do our work, they just hide all these illegal foreign immigrants down the tunnel outside the company, and they just disappear. They've designed it in a very sophisticated manner. We looked for that manhole to a level that after 2 hours we thought there is no manhole, of which it was in front of our eyes. The manner it's designed, you can't see it. So I'm just saying, you've got companies that invest on non-compliance. They rather not comply and have a budget of non-compliance than complying. But one thing I can say, if you want to see how expensive is non-compliance, don't comply, and you'll see how expensive it is when we come to you. And we are going to work very hard daily. We don't have holidays because we have seen the outcry. We see the demand. We are going to work day and night, even in night shift. Some companies were visiting them at night, and we want to do our work with diligence.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister of Employment and Labour there, Jomo Sibiya, essentially taking us through, the findings here at Devland, Cash and Carry, and also reflecting on what they found yesterday, as we understand that they raided a Chinese company in Vereeniging. So these operations continue until tomorrow. They will be identifying another place where they have, received a tip-off about possible exploitation and non-compliance. Now, remember, Stephen, these labor inspections play a critical role in protecting workers, ensuring fair business practices, and sustaining a healthy labor market. So, for now, back to you in studio.
Zola, Sholwana, thank you very much indeed for that update. It'll be very interesting to see how that story develops over the next couple of months.